Royale. Talking about the experience, I'd like to say maybe only one word in my vocabulary can describe my feeling about Royale and his class. That is dynamic. Yes, I think he is more than passionate and enthusiastic. He is dynamic. And I can still remember the first class he entered, he gave us. And when he entered the classroom, wow, it was amazing. It was amazing that we had such a black person to teach us and to communicate with us so closely. And it was also amazing that he could speak, he could keep talking and speaking without stop. And we had to keep listening and nodding and answering. So, it was also amazing that he was such a funny person and brought us so much fun. Of course, I can still remember the three kids of Royale. That is listening, remembering, and speaking. I think it is of vital importance for us, to us English learners, because listening is very important. And I think we practice a lot in our class, in our oral class, because Royal keeps talking and speaking fast. So there's no doubt we practice our listening a lot, and I believe that most of us have made progress in listening. And what impressed me most was the culture shock. I think it's true for learning. It's true and a necessary step for us to learn a foreign language or be involved in a culture. That reminds me of what Daniel said last class. Yes, it was true that sometimes we feel afraid and nervous in our oral class. But in another way, we can see it maybe as a kind of culture shock. So let's understand each other. And I think after these 4 weeks, we have understood each other better. And most of us had learned more and get more experience. So 4 weeks is a short time, but still thanks to it, and thanks to it, I have gained more experience, learned something new and different, and met such a funny and dynamic person to teach us to speak English more confidently. And still thanks to it, I've gained more than our English itself. That is how to communicate with each other, how to respect each other. Okay, thanks to it, and thanks, Joy.
Something about my experience in our English class. My our English teacher, Royale, is a black American, big and tall. He's really an active and passionate man, maybe sometimes a bit crazy. I still remember the first class he gave us. He stood up to the platform saying hello to the students with a big warm smile. At the first sight of him, I was impressed by his openness and loveliness. His humorous words and exaggerated actions made us laugh heartily. His confidence in himself and enthusiasm for his work affected me deeply. What impressed me most is his special teaching method, trying to lead us to learn a language through its culture rather than the language itself. I felt I really benefited a lot from his first class. However, my former feelings seemed fading away. In the following lessons, sometimes he kept on talking all the time and emphasizing the importance of culture, lacking in some interactions, which made me a little bored and tired of listening. Although I agreed on his points, like the three keys, the importance of culture and using the English thinking, I was still not used to his way. A little push, maybe is too different and special. And now I come to realize that sometimes we need something different and special. Only in this way can we improve and develop